Breaking news. Nnamdi Kanu. Process of releasing the IPOB leader has begun. Ohanaeze. Hello, my wonderful people. After meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari, the Ohanaeze Indigbo can confirm to all sons and daughters in Igbo land that the possibility for Nnamdi Kanu to be released has begun. Yeah, because we know that they've met with President Muhammadu Buhari, and the matter has seriously been looked into. With Buhari saying he's going to look at possibility of Nnamdi Kanu being released. I can tell you sincerely, one of the things we can do honestly is to pray. Some people might say, "Madam, what do you mean by pray?" I know what I'm talking about. You see, human being are proud, and the people around them that give counsel here and there, to a large extent, most of them, they themselves want to score a point and say, you don't do this, don't do that. And at the end of the day, what has been agreed upon, and people are looking forward favorably to say, okay, Nnamdi Kanu will be out. Somebody can just come to Buhari and give a counsel and said, why do you want to release him? They are using you and all that. And before you know it, there is more unrest and the person is not making the right decision. It's God that can help a man make the good decision. So, I mean, prayer cannot be far from Nnamdi Kanu's release, being released. Ohanaeze have done their best possible and are saying Nnamdi Kanu will be released anytime from now. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Let's get all the details. Nnamdi Kanu. After Buhari's meeting with Igbo leaders, Ohanaeze Indigbo releases good news. There have there have been hopes that Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, will be released soon. This is part of what Ohanaeze Indigbo's statement says after the Southeast leaders met with President Muhammadu Buhari on Friday, November the 19th. The Southeast group on Friday called on the federal government to try and keep its part of its arrangement. The Apex Igbo Social-Cultural Organization Ohanaeze Indigbo has said that the process for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the IPOB, has begun. Ohanaeze said this in reaction to President Muhammadu Buhari's reply to Igbo leaders who visited him in Abuja on Friday over Kanu's release, the Punch has reported. The group also blamed Southeast politicians for the problem, the encroachment of the region, and Buhari's response has kindled hope that IPOB leader will regain his freedom. The governors of the region have not really done their best in ensuring to secure the release of Nnamdi Kanu, and this has not gone down well with the people. It, however, advised the federal government to keep its own side of the bargain in respect to Kanu's trial, warning that attempt to kill him will disintegrate the country, knowing the consequences of the alignment of a British citizen. Dimensions around this has been the assassination attempt on Nnamdi Kanu's life, and the organization said that they are nothing but false reports and that Nnamdi Kanu is well. So this is what is going on Ohanaeze Indigbo's showing all sons and daughters of the Southeast that the process for Nnamdi Kanu's release has begun, and that people should, keep faith and keep believing after the Southeast leaders met with Buhari on Friday in Abuja. This is coming after the Attorney General gave a hint that Nnamdi Kanu can be released, or all separationist group, there can be, political dialogue. Immediately, the Southeast leaders took advantage of it and said, you know what, we are going to look into Nnamdi Kanu's release, and they met with President Muhammadu Buhari. To a large extent, the governors of the Southeast region have not done very well. You will understand what I mean. I mean, if it's their son or daughter, no matter what they have done, they will go above and beyond. They will do everything humanly speaking possible to ensure that their sons and daughters are released. They will meet whoever needs to be met. They will have the meetings that need to be had. They will discuss. They will look at dialogue. They will look at every way possible You see, Nnamdi Kanu may not be everybody's cup of tea, but to a large extent, he gave hope to some people. And whether you like it or not, he has a large followership group. And trying to crush him will not bring an end to the whole struggle, because Biafra, the whole we want out starts with an idea, starts with, with what has been seen, which now gave rise to that idea becoming a reality. When people feel neglected, when people feel not part of a system, when people feel marginalized, then indeed they are justified to say, you know what, maybe out, if not. You see, so this has to be looked at critically. You can't wake up one morning and just disdain everybody and walk away and think that you can go scot free. It doesn't work that way. No, it doesn't work that way. We must be thoroughly and completely honest with one another. And we must be honest with what we are saying. You know, we're trying to paint the picture and make it look like it's a beautiful one when actually there are turns around the roses. It's not always the true situation of things. We must be honest. We must be determined. We must be open to telling the truth so that we can get liberty. There is a place where people, feel safe, comfortable, and want to be part of something. You can't take that from them and you expect that all will be the same. For this Biafra struggle, a lot of persons have lost their sons and daughters because the government failed to recognize the need of the people and to understand with them and to say, what can we do? How do we come in? How can we solve this problem? What do we need to put in place? You don't lead the people, from a distance. You lead the people by being really involved, honestly, genuinely concerned about them. That way you can make a headway and the people can trust you. Trust is a big part of it. If people cannot trust you, if they cannot, your words are far from you, then how do you want them to be part of what you're talking about? How do you ever want them to be part of what you're saying? We must consider these things. Anyway, a message of hope and possibility for, for Nnamdi Kanu's release. And this has been said by the Ohanaezes, Indigbos, and everybody is just... So that's what it is. It is the real call for, genuineness and sincerity so that people can live their life, so that the Southeast can become, a place where people have confidence and, can go again to their very life and businesses. To a large extent, the Southeast has been marginalized. We're not even trying to just mix words. It's the true reality of what is on ground. You can't disdain a people and feel that they will stand with you. Leave us a comment. We would love to hear from you. Please do not forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news.